It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. And on tap tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before. Kenny has said it many times. It could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year in winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that didn't look like much on paper last year, beginning this season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
and just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Harrison Barnes. Andrew Bogut. Draymond Green. Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry. Turn it up for the NBA champions.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Here we go. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season. They met last season in the first round, sweeping the series to advance.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. And it's Asik in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Evans. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
On defense, New Orleans. Right side, Curry. Misses the 3. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Davis.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Curry can't get it to go. Good D by Holiday. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Holiday dishes to Davis. Here's Hushit. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets. Even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner. Humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Davis sets a screen. Holiday the pass to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Gordon kicks to Davis. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Curry against Holiday. The drive by Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holiday dishes to Usher, and it's Davis at the elbow. The 11-footer, offensive rebound, and then Usher with the dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
Gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gordon kicks to Evans. Davis gets a wide open look. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Thompson outside. From deep, Green. Good! Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
All right, Doris. Now here's Curry following the miss by Anthony Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
And he's good on the second.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8, and he gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Green kicks to Barnes. Holiday against Curry. Back to Barnes. Pass to Green. Another shot. He feeds it to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the past, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thompson inside the line, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Check out the stats for Tyreke Evans. Good season for him last year. Put up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jensen's checked in. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Curry. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Marley Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
The The free throw drops for Curry. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Cole's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's tied up with that one. Well, last year the Pelicans were a team on the rise, making the playoffs. A solid season overall, especially on the road. Really, they sent notice by what they did away from New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, 17 road wins. I mean, you say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound great. But when you're a young, up-and-coming team, one of the things that you can really value is your ability to go into hostile environments and have success. They're going to be building on that confidence.
Here's Cole. And it's Speights with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Iguodala against Gordon. Thompson for the triple. Pelicans pull it in.
As for the Pelicans on the road, I mean, they had the fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
Gordon kicks to Ajinça. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Maurice Speights.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team. It's a team built around a young superstar in Anthony Davis. So taking road lumps is just kind of part of that growing process.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
No good on that one.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Good on the second free throw. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball. And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Free throw, no good for Green. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by New Orleans. Shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 1. Here's Gordon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Feeds to Pondexter. Here's Cole. And Anderson has it in the corner. And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Green. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Golden State needs to get off the shot. And Spates gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top end.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Cole, and here's Anderson for three. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's Perkins. There's the dish to Pondexter. Pass to Gordon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Cole. The feed now to Anderson. Low block shot. Good on the shot. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. The Warriors lead it. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second, Eric Gordon. Third is Stephen Curry.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. First in scoring, first in assists. And they also were #1 in team shooting percentage. A very impressive offensive group.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense and you can win games.
Here's Cole. Ball stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barbosa. They get it back. That's good. Barbosa's got 6. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it to Gordon. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Anderson. Screen by Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Before getting dinged up, Ryan Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then In the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract in a sign and trade.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. If he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset, and he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoff last year.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Cole. He dishes it to Pondexter. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw, no good.
They've come out with the take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
They set the screen. Livingston kicks to Spates. Can't connect from 13 feet out. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans ahead, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Holiday with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Norris Cole. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Davis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And a chance to check out the stats for Cole. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here is Davis. Rebound Bogut.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Barnes following the score by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Davis can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Curry. The pass to Barnes. Lets it go with the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, those are good points. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And he gets it to go. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Bogut. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Holiday against Curry. Evans outside. Stolen by Thompson. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Cole kicks to Davis. They set the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry. And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
and LeBron James,
yeah,
that would probably
6,
change
right.
the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
And that one falls for Cole.
You know, going back to Norris Cole last year, after the trade to the Pelicans, he shot better than he had in his entire career. That and the 2 championship rings he brought with him really helped the Pelicans take the next step in the team's development.
New Orleans making a switch here. Asik's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And, you know, talking about Norris Cole, this is a young man who still has plenty of upside. His assist-to-turnover ratio is solid. He's a competitive defender. I like where his game is going right now.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Cole kicks to Asik. There's the pick. Here's Davis. Great touch on the 16-footer. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Outside Holiday. Dishes to Evans. For 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Barnes passes to Thompson. Outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Davis sets a screen. It's Evans, top of the key. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Feeds it to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. Uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That one drops. He ties it up. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Davis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Davis has got 17. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now, here's Green. He's got 8. Thompson with the bucket.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals are just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Davis with a screen on Thompson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. And they had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off. But they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Kicks it to Spates. Lets it go from the wing. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And the Warriors with some changes. Barbosa comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Gordon subbed in for Tyreke Evans. And so here is Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And that's now 11 points for Draymond Green. Outside, Gordon. Now the dish to Anderson. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Livingston kicks to Green. Rebound by Pondexter. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Holiday. Screen by Ashik. Holiday against Barbosa. Shot from 16. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Thompson misses. New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stolen by Thompson. Gordon against Barbosa. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good off the front iron. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Holiday, 5 points in the game. They set the pick. A 3 from Anderson, and he gets it to go. Anderson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Spates. Now the feed to Thompson. From past the arc. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Pondexter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Warriors leading by 3.
You remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Holiday with it, picked up by Thompson. 1:33 left now here in the second. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, a good game tonight for Anderson. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for the Pelicans. He doesn't get the second one. Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? They were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican run.
And as you said, I mean, New Orleans made the playoffs for the first time under the name Pelicans. Unfortunately for them, they ran into the Warriors in the first round and were promptly swept away.
And thinking back to the Pelicans playoffs from last year, let a 20-point lead slip away in that fourth quarter of Game 3. But they played better than a sweep and got valuable postseason experience for that young roster.
And he makes the first.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
And so here is New Orleans following the score by Golden State. Holiday dishes to Perkins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Kendrick Perkins at this point in his career really more of an enforcer than anything. Last season was statistically his worst since his rookie year. Played for a couple different, actually was part of 3 different teams and ended up in Cleveland after beginning in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and you know, at this stage, what he gives you now, he's really a space eater down low. Still a terrific screener in the pick and roll or in terms of executing of the offense. And when the game gets physical, that tends to lead to him finding a way to make an impact.
Enforcer's a good term
I
to
like
use.
that
Yeah,
one,
I do too.
I like that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, going back to Kendrick Perkins, I mean, he just looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. On top of that, he acts like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. One of the toughest competitors in the league, and he's got a scowl to match.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And we were talking about Perkins. He's always been willing to do the dirty work. When the Celtics traded him a few years back to Jeff Green, they immediately struggled to outwork and out-hustle opponents. That was one of the few trades that I think Danny Ainge would like to have back.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Pondexter, the pass to Perkins. They set the pick. On the wing, Gordon. And the Pelicans miss again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
1 second left. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us a bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Yeah, I just try to come out and play my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Holiday. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Gordon. With the shot. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for New Orleans. Outside Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's New Orleans with it. The lead is 2. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots for 6 of 13. Curry attacking, and Ushit sends it back. Wow! Holiday dishes to Gordon. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Curry against Holiday, and finished off by Bogut.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Evans outside. Fades away. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. Curry attacking. Davis with some nice D.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Davis sets a screen. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the way in. Curry's got 10 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Holiday against Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Cannot hit. AT that time from Curry. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Open shot, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 17 points for Klay Thompson. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
check out Klay Thompson. Last year, getting it done. He was around 21 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
And here is Green. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. And stolen by Gordon. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Cole missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Cole. Pass to Evans. With the floater, and that's collected by Bogut.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Curry kicks to Green, to the middle, 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Evans against Green. Evans outside. A baseline J, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And, Kevin, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Omer Asik. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
You know, back to Tyreke Evans last year, he had a big jump in three-point percentage. He was also up in assists, rebounds, really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also up in turnover. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Oh, here comes Curry all alone. That's good. And now a 5-point Warrior lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Of them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Davis, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And talking about Tyreke Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to just step up here in the prime of his career.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
D2 from Anderson. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's stolen by Davis. Gordon inside, guarded by Curry. Gordon the pass to Davis. He goes up again, and it's sent back by Bogut. Tries yet again. Curry with it. He's got 12. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Evans outside. Davis dishes to Evans. Here's Anderson. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far. Just above 50%. Now Curry. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And New Orleans also making a change. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Gordon. The screen from Thompson. On its way from Curry for 2. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Curry's got 14 points for the game. Now here's Evans. 6 points for him. Now the pass to Anderson. Davis kicks to Cole. Pass to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry kicks to Spates. He feeds it to Thompson. Iguodala against Anderson. Iguodala's drive. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution. But this is getting out of hand.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
One shot.
And then for New Orleans, Perkins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Pondexter comes in for Cole. And it's Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. And Iguodala, no good on that one.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Golden State's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Livingston passes to Spates. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Pondexter. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anderson dishes to Perkins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Holiday. They get it back. And it's sent back by Spates. And here is Barbosa. 8 points for him. Spates with a screen on Holiday. Livingston kicks to Spates. Nice work there coming off the screen. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. Perkins, the pass to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Andre Iguodala.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game was fantastic.
And Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Screen by Bogut. Shot clock at 6. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. The second effort. And again, it's Maurice Speights. Speights has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Holiday with it. 8 points for him. Ajinça kicks to Anderson. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Iguodala. This is to Barbosa. Holiday with the block. And they get it back. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Perkins with a screen on Bogut. Feeds to Ajinça and stolen by Speights. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Count the bucket. Barbosa's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. And stolen by Speights. From deep. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Davis and Asik in the middle. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Evans in at the 3 slot. There's a screen off the pick. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Speights has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Curry against Gordon. He kicks it to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And Davis, here we go. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Davis has got 21.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Curry against Holiday. Outside Curry. The dish now to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Holiday, the pass to Davis. There's the feed to Evans. to Davis. The shot will not go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 14 points and 7 assists. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Holiday. Screen by Asik. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. It's on target from the high post.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Kicks it to Evans. From the baseline. And it hung on the rim. Inside, here's Curry. Holiday with the block. He dishes it to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Curry. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Curry. Gordon missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Now here's Gordon. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Warriors leading by 10. Evans against Thompson. Rebound, Ashik.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Back to Evans, outside Gordon. It's Davis on the wing. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Green, and they're moving it up. The shot by Spates, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Holiday dishes to Usher, and stolen by Spates. Now Curry. Barnes kicks to Curry. Stolen by Holiday. There's the pass to Davis. The 15-footer. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Spates with a screen on Evans. Thompson is double. Clock at 4. And it's Green missing. Pelicans trail by 11. Holiday the pass to Davis. Puts it up from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Spates. Hits it from three-point range. Spates has got 12 points here in the second half.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Barnes can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Looking at the game for Jrue Holiday, 10 points and 2 rejections. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really into the other.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday. And guys, for Jrue Holiday last season was a tale of 2 halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Jrue. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
All free throws good from Jrue Holiday.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Barnes. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Gordon against Curry. That's good. 18 points for Eric Gordon.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
Nice job coming off that screen. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Pelicans trail by 16, and Holiday kicks to Gordon. Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Curry. And now Barnes running the floor. Oh! Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And Holiday kicks to Evans. Davis sets a screen. Evans goes in. He feeds it to Davis. The fader. And it's New Orleans scoring again. Here's Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Dishes it to Bogut. Barnes against Gordon. Barnes can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 16. Feeds it to Gordon. Here's Hasek. Can't hit. Nice D from Bogut. And for the Warriors, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Thompson with it. Evans picks him up. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Pelicans trail by 18.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
He kicks it to Curry. The screen from Thompson. They double-team Curry. It's Thompson off the drive, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis.
And what a tremendous game for Thompson. He's got 27 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
Now here is Davis. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Thompson. Floats one up, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 31. With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Eric Gordon. Doris, what's the update?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He told me that after taking a look at him, it's thankfully just a sore wrist. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Holiday attacking. Got freed up. Nice work off the pin.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Klay Thompson. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys will be ready to play.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, they shut out the noise and just play.
Doris, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.